May the blessing of the Lord fall upon you. I bless you in the name of the Lord. May the blessing of the Lord fall upon you. I bless you in the name of the Lord. The other day, while in the chapel before the Blessed Sacrament, I came across a 77-year-old man. As I was sitting next to him, I was briefly contemplating and wondering about certain aspects of his development and his journey here on earth. Right as I was thinking this and getting back into my prayer, the man breaks the silence and starts asking other, churchgoers, adorers about confession. So the man in front of us turns around and politely explains that it was not the scheduled date or time. We think we're getting back into our prayers, and this man breaks the silence again and insists. I was told that Father would be here and that confessions would be available right after Mass. So I turn to my right and I look at the lady next to me and I'm just like flabbergasted. I don't know what to say. In the moment, I wasn't certain why it was so jarring or confusing because I didn't know how to help him. And it was obvious that he needed us to reassure him, to give him feedback, and we were not really providing that. So finally, the man in front of me turns around assertively, gently, reiterates the same message. Confession is not scheduled at this time. And he goes on and on. So the man lets out a sigh, and he is not satisfied with any of us. He is not satisfied with any of our responses. So in the quietness of my heart, I'm like, I realize I'm not meant to save people or try to like do something for them, but it's clear that he needs some type of validation. He needs some type of like, hey, I regret that this is happening. You were told this was going to be a possibility, and it clearly is not. So just as I turn around and I say this to him, something along the lines like, hey, I regret that you're here waiting and confessions are not available at this time. I couldn't even get the words out, and he hands me this red rosary. Right? That was like the main point of the story. This is like the highlight of the story. He hands me this red rosary and he says to me something like, these are very quiet, or this is quiet. Again, I was like flabbergasted, taken aback, a little confused. I was like, what does that even mean? This is a single rosary. So why is it these are quiet or they are quiet? So as he said that, he he reassured me like, I make these, I have plenty of them, so you can keep it. As soon as he said that, I turn around and Father walks in, and I'm like, wow, lo and behold, you were correct. There is scheduled confession after all. So he waits a few seconds, collects himself, and goes into confession. Yesterday, I bumped into him at the gym, and I was like, I really think that is the man who gave me the rosary. But he went the other way. He was, I guess, gonna go on a machine. And I was like, should I go? I was with my baby. I'm like, should I turn around and go ask him if it's him? Again, right as I was thinking that, he pops up right behind me because I was on the track. I was pushing my little baby in his stroller. And I was like, hey, sir, are you the man from the chapel who gave me a red rosary? And he was like, yeah, I do. I make those rosaries. So then that's when I asked him for his name. I believe his name was Kurt. I asked him for his age, and he's like, sorry, I have like this itchy nose right now. Ooh. Okay. So he was like, 3 days ago, I believe, or 2 days ago, I turned 78, which means at the time that I met him, he was 77 years old. So this is what I call a divine encounter, a divine appointment. The message at times is not like super clear what it means. I know exactly what I was asking about his life or his life journey. So I feel like that question has been answered like in my own life. what the Lord God is speaking to my heart. So take this story, I believe they say, like a grain of salt. Take what resonates with you, take what is meaningful to you. If you're like watching live right now, and just mull over what is it that the Lord God is speaking to your own heart.